we have two other guests. I'll admit this person here. Dun, dun, dun. Hello, Alex.
Hello. Hey. How's it going?
Pretty good. How are you?
Not too bad.
Ooh, did you catch any of the Stiso set?
Oh yeah, that was amazing.
It's a pleasure to be able to share this. So welcome to Midnight Operator. This is Midnight Operator episode 9, and we're talking with Alex, also known as
Random knobs.
There we go. Do you want to say something as an introduction?
Well, yeah. I mean, basically, I'm a big fan of your operator device, and since I got it, I mean, the ideas you put inside are so amazing that you know, it inspired me to do some more some stuff for it, because basically I do some programming, and I'm interested in generative music. So it happened that I sold all my synths nearly, and OP-1 is still with me, and I usually do programming for the synths I have. So
right.
That's the story.
And I caught your, or can you say that I caught your attention? No, you caught my attention a few years ago with was it the OP-1 randomizer? Or
Yeah. That was basically a step sequence, 4-step sequencers which were modulating the MIDI LFO on OP-1.
Right.
And yeah, I mean, it made the instrument more modular, and you know, kind of a lot of surprises came up with that. So I like to, you know, I like random stuff.
Yeah. What kind of surprises are you thinking? Or you mean the audio surprises?
The audio surprises,
exactly.
obviously, yeah.
Right.
That's what I'm looking for when I make music.
Yeah, that's something I try to say as well. When I go out and listen to music, I like to be surprised.
Oh yes.
You know, because some of us have heard that 4 on the floor or whatever music you're into. You may have heard the same thing over and over. But if you go to a place where you will be surprised, then that gets you excited. And same for music making. So if the unit you're working on can surprise you and can add to the experience of controlled chaos, maybe.
Absolutely. Well, it all started with chaos, as far as I know.
Yeah, and we all the operators are good chaos friends. So that's all good. So the reason why I wanted to talk to you now is because you didn't stop with 4 sequencers, like 4 CC random.
Yeah. Do you mind if I share the screen then?
No, please go ahead.
Yeah, let's do that. But to be honest with you, the reason I didn't stop with 4 is there is a story behind it a little bit. I'm going to tell it if you don't mind.
No, please.
Basically, one of the first things I've programmed, I had this idea in like I was a sound engineer in some jazz plays, and I was going to bed after another shift, and you know, the vision came to me. So what if in all like these jazz in some jazz piece, like a note C will become all the notes C will become another note.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically that's how I came up with MIDI detuner, and I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna check if I'm sharing the sound, computer sound. And basically, I was experimenting with some pop tunes, and this is how Billie Jean sounded like. I'm gonna play like a few seconds. Do you get the sound?
It's bumping. Yes.
Well, but you know, it's kind of hilarious Billie Jean.
It's definitely a surprising version.
Yeah, yes. Basically, the brain behind it is you retune every note, which MIDI note which comes to the unit to the plugin. And
so wait, what did we actually hear?
it's Billie Jean MIDI file of Billie Jean.
Right. Okay.
Where some like C became F sharp, and I don't remember exactly.
Sure. What's the audio source? Where's the audio coming from right now?
It's from YouTube. It's called Hits Detuned. I started this YouTube channel, but
cool.
I mean I left it.
Yeah, no worries.
What happens in OPZ here is basically this part here, where my mouse is now. It's that part which detunes MIDI. So and you were asking me about drums because these are drum style sequencers. Yeah, they play the same note. But I kind of they all go to this tuner, and all the notes are tuned to a certain scale. Yeah, you can select it here. So basically, the main idea behind it was not a drum sequencer. It was some sequencer which can make you some strange, harmonical, parts.
Yeah. And to just to explain, we were talking a little bit before when we tried to sound check this, and I personally asked, "Oh, so can we make, or can we use this for drums as well?" Because I saw your YouTube video where you we'll talk about, or we'll show that later. But I asked about drums, if you could make like live drums with this, so that's why the drum references. There we go.
Yeah. Well, as we after our talk, it's obvious that it's possible, but I need to tweak some things in there.
Yeah, sure.
But as long as it was intended to be like a harmonical instrument in the first place at the start, adding this harmonical stuff to the LFO modulation. I'm going to just demonstrate how it works. Yeah, imagine like you have a drum machine playing harmonies. Also, I need to let me switch the camera to my OP-1. There we go. You can basically, it is now synchronized with OP-1, so I am controlling the software from OP-1. And
what's the name of this software?
It's called OP-1 Composer.
You can OP-1 Composer, cool.
Yeah, with a Z.
Yes.
Yeah, I tend to name everything in hip hop style.
Nice, and also nudge to that other one.
Yeah, maybe. Absolutely. Yeah. Well, whatever. This every sequencer has its own swing, so and own speed.
Yeah, and you connected the USB cable to your computer. And you're running what computer?
Oh, it's just a MacBook Pro from 2008, I think.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. And basically I selected here MIDI clock is coming from OP-1. I switch on the MIDI clock here, and the MIDI out goes to OP-1 as well. So but in the OP-1 you better switch to beat match, yeah, so it doesn't take any sync from the app. Otherwise, it's going to be a lot of MIDI clock feedback, probably feeding back.
Ooh, so that can be interesting though. But no.
Yeah, actually, why not? Yeah, I didn't try to record it like that yet, but should be fun in the end. So yeah, and all these sequencers, you can switch that, turn them on and off with this master. This master section basically affects all the stuff. Each section here, like if I turn, like steps now, they're all gonna be same.
Yeah.
And these buttons here are to reflect the randomization. For example, if I don't want to be this part to be randomized with swing, steps, and speed.
Yeah.
I mean, the speed number is, the steps number is not changing. The speed is not changing, and swing is not changing.
Right.
And basically, you keep the.
So what happens if you play just one of the sequencers?
Well, let's try that. That's me to switch off all these. I mean, they all controlled by your computer keyboard as well, to some extent. I'm gonna leave just one. So yeah, there you go. And I can change the speed.
So we got this one in the top left corner is playing right now.
Yeah.
And it's the F5. And it's playing just a regular synth patch.
Yeah, and you can change it to any note. If you press this randomize note, they all being randomized basically to be tuned afterwards with this section. It's a little bit like stone's throw game. Anyway, and and the swing. So.
What's the maximum number of steps? It seems that it can be quite a lot.
It's 64.
Right.
Is
there a way to see see how many steps you've done?
Well, if I change the steps number here, these are all the steps which are going looped.
Yeah. Okay. But you got to count them.
Yeah, okay, I get your point. Well, to be honest with you, when you throw in stones, you don't want to count anything.
Exactly. Yeah, I love it.
You just throw them. Anyway,
I'm trying to be as square as I can. And
well, you're doing a good job.
Thank you.
Anyway, so for example. Let me switch off these step sequencers off because they are changing transposition and scales in real time. And if you want just some kind of loop going without too much harmony going on, you just keep those off. So, and because they have all dedicated swings and speeds, the arpeggios are very, how can I say it? Like natural.
Yeah.
like the rain is falling, to my mind.
Right.
And then because it's all tuned to minor blues, I can randomize note numbers, and it has a different color.
Yeah, nice.
Different color.
How about adding effect on top of that, like a master effect in the OP-1?
Yeah, well, let's do that. Let's add some delay then. And maybe let's add some LFO modulation. It's all routed to the synth parameters at the moment. Well, I just switched them off. I just switched them all on. And obviously there is a randomization button here, which affects the LFO sequencers. And some kind of movement is going on. I have all these user buttons with LFOs and different synths, and I just can go and switch. And look what's going on there. And
It sounds really cool.
yeah, well, it's kind of fun to have this going.
Yeah, definitely.
But
I think your overhead camera froze on my end at least. So the OP-1.
Is it froze?
Yeah, but I mean,
Okay.
we see the main screen we see, but the overhead is. I don't know if I can restart it. I've been getting.
Let me check.
Oh, there we go. Now we go.
There we go. Sorry about that.
No worries.
Hello?
No worries.
Okay. Yeah. Basically, also because I have the OP-1 giving a master clock to the app, I can choose. I can change the BPM on the OP-1, and here on the BPM you see it's changing as well, and it's kind of.
Where's the BPM? I got lost here.
The BPM is here, where my mouse is. BPM clock near where the sync.
Oh, there we go. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
It's interface that is. We were talking about surprising elements, and I'm learning this, but I see it here.
Well, yeah. It's maybe not completely user friendly, but I just made it for myself. That's kind of brain I have.
It's actually, let me see, because it's hidden in the chat window. So if I do, or in the stream, so because of Zoom, but I don't even know how to. Okay, it's down here below the frame. So it's sorry about that.
All right. Oh, that's fine. So now we have this already interesting movement going, and here where this real-time tuning and transposition comes in, and that let's just try to turn it on. It turns on here the scale master and the transposition master. Let's just hear how it sounds with the scale master first. And let's add some transposition. And I have some drums prepared here. Just, human, normal 4x4 drums. And yeah, that's kind of what this stuff is about, really.
OP-1 Composer with a Z.
Apart from that, I need to mention another thing which is quite handy for new patch design. If these buttons under the knobs are enabling kind of momentary random message. So if I want to come up with a new patch,
yes,
and change all the knobs at the same time, I can press this random ones button, and they all changing. And I can, I don't know, let's try. You can search for presets like that. I mean, obviously it's not a conventional way how people do it, but I mean, it's just another philosophy, I guess, of music making. Another thing, and last probably thing, which I need to mention, is these two sliders on the left and on the right.
Yeah, I saw those.
Yeah, basically, I have a hanging note, I guess. Basically, what it does, like the blue one, is determines the octave range of these random notes when I press this button to randomize. For example, if I want all the notes to be in like high range, I select this high range and press like random. Okay. And if I want them to be low, so they're all going low now, yeah? So they're not like, I don't don't know exactly which range, but it's kind of intuitively you can select in which range you want it to be.
We were talking about controlling the chaos.
Yeah.
So there we go.
And this is a speed range for for sequencers. So now they're gonna be very fast. And if I select here and randomize, they are going slow. I think that's about it.
Wow.
I mean, you can also experiment with drums. I did this. I mean, I need to tune it for playing drums as we talked today with you.
Yes.
But like just for demonstration purposes, let's like try to make chaotic drums. And on drums, I have here LFO going as well, so some stuff is going on there as well. Oh, I need to select a different note range, I guess, for drums because it's too low now.
Right. So it starts with, what is it, E2 or E? No, F. What is it? Let's see.
No, it's F2. It
F2,
was F2,
right? Yeah.
Well, I have this preset for drums saved, so I recalled it now, and now all these drums going from F onwards. I can switch off the swing now because it's too swingy. And there's one annoying guy somewhere. Yeah, and let's turn the telephone. Voila.
Voila. Thank you so much. That was really interesting, really cool. I mean, I love this personally. It's how did you program this, and what? Because I know there's a Max for Live version as well.
Well, it's done in Max, and that's where I did it.
Yeah.
And that's where I do everything. To be honest with you, like my programming way started with iPhone apps. Well, like I learned Unity how to do that. Then I was thinking to make some money with it, and then it didn't happen. And then it appeared that those things I've learned then were useful for me in programming sound, like sound apps.
Yeah. And
it tells me that yep.
No, go ahead. Sorry.
It just my computer just told me that my startup disk is full and probably will be cutting off soon. Possibly.
Well,
but let's see how long it will.
No,
work.
exactly. So far, so good. I'm not worried at all. Is there a way for you to switch to the face cam again? Or maybe we got cut off, actually. Hello, Alex. Wow, that was that was intense. Let's see. Something happened. Okay. I think that we got interrupted, but no, there we go. You're back. We have no audio. Let's see. Got my PO background here. I'll address the chat here. Funky Junkie. If you're already using a computer, why not use Ableton or something more powerful? Well, sure, you can do that, but it's like if you have a computer, why use an OP-1? You can do that I mean, it's just different ways of approaching the same process, but in different angles. I appreciate it. Let's see if we get some. But for me, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Legs to your back. We got some movement and then maybe some sound as well. Yeah, funky junky. It's you know, it's just different tools. Sometimes you get